Get out of grandma's bathroom. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I am, I'll turn this camera around for a second. Okay, I am going to be carding some Great Pyrenees that I was asked to do, and I'm going to be blending it with some mohair for a lady that I'm told that she's going to be felting it. So I've not done this. I've only carded with hand carders. One time I did so Welsh Corgi, and then I spun it into yarn. So this I'm just going to make a bat. So I figured I would go live and try this and see. So plus I have this new cameraman, so to speak, that I just got that I wanted to try out for my tripod. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I have my computer on behind me also, so I can see any comments. So I'm going to get started. So who all do we have today? I see. Who's excited to see this? I'm excited to do it. Okay, so all right. I am going to start. I gotta angle this a little different, I guess. And this is weird. Now stop. And then we're gonna angle it. See if that's too much. And okay. There we go. And this way over here. And I'm probably going to turn off the motion just because I don't want it following me. We're going to keep it right there. Is that a good angle for everybody? Can you see that okay? I think so. See the carder? All right. Okay, so I have my little tote here. This is the bag of Looks like we have 3 baggies. We've got gallon bags. So this is what I'm going to be working with. I'm going to set it in here. Looks like one popped open, so we'll use that one first. I've already cleaned off my carder mostly. So there's that. And then this is the beautiful mohair. I've already washed it. So still gotta pick out some, which I tend to do when I'm carding it because I don't get it all out. But this is what I'm going to be blending in with the Great Pyrenees. So this right here is, I think when I measured it, it was 0.7 ounces. So that's what I have cleaned right now. So that's what I'm going to work with. And it likes to get caught here in the liquor brush. So this is a slow process. And something that I read, I was actually surprised. I read it the other day. I'll have to find the source so I can share the source of it. But I thought that putting all my fiber in, putting locks going in toward the drum was the way to do it. And what I read was actually it's better to put the locks in going sideways to where it pulls the locks apart, because when you're pulling, it had said, because when you're pulling locks apart, you're pulling them apart this way. You're not pulling them apart this way. So kind of made sense, and I did it, and I actually liked it better. It separated the fibers better. So let's open the bag and see what we have here. It's pretty fluffy. Got some short ones in there, but since we're just making a bat for her to felt, it's gonna be a slow process, but here we go. It looks pretty clean. I'm not seeing any veggie matter in there. So I'm just gonna pull it apart here, fluff it up. And then put some in there. I had to, this room is a room that my dogs absolutely love when I'm in here or when my husband's in here. So I had to kick them out because they wanted to keep sticking their nose in the bag and wouldn't let me do anything with it. So, all right, here we're gonna go slow and get this going. And this one didn't come, my drum carder did not come with an attached brush. So I've had to basically research and figure out how to do things. I got it used, it's new to me, and I love it, but we learn as we go. I guess there's really no right or wrong way to do it if it works for you. And I've read that from multiple people as well. So, fluff this up. Okay. I need to get like a little, one of those little dog brushes. It's a little easier for this, but My Ashford carding brush that I have, I've had it for over 30 years, is doing the trick. So guess whatever works, right? Alright, not going on too shabby. I'll do another handful and then I'll grab some of the mohair and put on there. Fluff some of this in there. Grab a little bit of that and put in there. Okay. Making a mess. We like messes. Don't we like messes? We like messes. All right. So I can't wait to see what sort of things that she does with her felting. I find felting fascinating. I don't know if I have the patience to do it. My best friend gave me a little felting kit to try. So I figure one of these days, when I'm not doing anything else, I might try it. Alright. There's that. I do have this brush. Okay. And put some more of that on there. Add some more of that. I can usually get 1 to 2 ounces on this drum for a bat, so we'll see, because I've not done the dog hair before, so not on here. When I did the corgi, I did it just with my hand carders. Too bad. I like that the color is the same as, pretty much the same as the mohair, so if she decides to dye it or just use it as it is, I like the light color that you can add color to. I prefer, honestly, myself, I love the all-natural colors. I'm not one for dyeing, but I was reading last night on how to do some natural plant dyeing. Aw, I hope she loves it. I hope so. I hope so. I think it's going to turn out pretty good. what does she normally felt with it? Do you know? Does she make little animals or sceneries or? Because my best friend, she has a little kit, and I keep the one that she made. I keep it hanging on my spinning wheel. It's a little bear, and it's adorable. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what she did that, and I'm like, that is so cute. But I don't know if I have the patience to do that. So she is just getting, oh, that'll be cool. Just getting started felting. So that's going to be interesting. I did read that to do the felting with dog hair, you actually don't even need to have it carded if it's fluffy like this. What I was reading, because I was interested after you told me that's what she was going to do, I was reading, and if she's going to do wet felting, she really doesn't need to do anything with it except for start felting it. And I thought that was kind of neat. So and even spinning this, it is kind of short. So myself, I would probably, this is some Romney from 3 LNS Farms that I carded this past week. It's so soft. I love it. So it came from Penny from 3 LNS Farms, and this is what I had gotten. And it's so pretty. So there was some silver in here with it. So I separated out the silver because I want to do this brown and dark gray separately. So this I still have to, I don't even know. It looks so clean. Penny stuff is so good. And I love the lanolin. I love it. I don't know. So I have, there it is. This is what I already have washed. So I had some silver in here. This here, it was a lot of this silver here. And that's what I've already carded up. Because I want to try to keep the color separate. I like natural colors. But there's that. This, I think if I was going to spin this, the Great Pyrenees, I would probably, because it's so short, it'd be hard to spin, but I would probably blend it with something like this. That way I could spin it if you wanted to make a garment or something out of the dog hair. You definitely want to blend it with something that you can spin it with. But that's what I would do. Or even with the mohair, because the mohair is, the locks on it are quite long. Probably do like more of that. Because it would interlock with it and spin easier. But if she's just going to do for felting, she doesn't need it to be long. So, oh, hang on. My computer's a little ways away from me. Well, to spin it, I would have to blend it with some of the Romney for sure, because there's not, the fibers in the dog hair just aren't long enough to spin. So yeah, we'll try this and see how the bat looks, and then see what she thinks of that. So get this. All right. Here, I'll try to do up one bag, see how it turns out, because I've not, like I said, I haven't done this before on my drum carder. And when I did the corgi, there wasn't a lot of it, so it was easier to do with my hand carders. It's definitely different, because it's so, the fibers are so short, they just want to stay on the little liquor brush. So I want to do this. I'll stay live until I can get this one bat off of here and see how it turns out. That way y'all can see it. And if any other more experienced individuals have done this and could let me know a different way of doing it, I'm all ears. I love learning, so bring it on if there's any suggestions on. I'm guessing that this is just from Terry, this is just from brushing, not actually cutting. Is that correct? What you see me throwing down here is just little pieces of like grass or veggie matter that I find as I'm picking. Yes, it's from Okay Brushing. All right. So I was going to actually look up the history of the Great Pyrenees before I started this, but I didn't, so I figured I needed to get this done. But I probably will. That'll probably be my nighttime reading tonight. To learn a little bit about their origin. They're a working dog, aren't they? And they're big. And I would gather they're white. All right, that's looking real good there. All right. Yeah, my girls are very upset with me right now. I can almost guarantee they're laying outside the office door. I just heard one of them a little bit ago with her nose under the door, trying to smell. It's like, oh, there's another dog in my house. All right. Okay. You're called a guard dog for working with sheep and goats. Oh, isn't that the one that isn't that the type of dog I just seen that was up for an award for killing some coyotes that were trying to get to the sheep? I think I read something about a Great Pyrenees just recently that's up for some sort of award. I think I shared it. Yes. Yeah, I thought so. Myself, I like the bigger dogs. Obviously, if you've seen the pictures of my dogs. Alright, let's see. We're getting there. It's getting there. It's getting kind of thick. What I'm doing here is, if you don't know, this is where I'll be taking it off of the drum. So I'm just feeling the thickness to see if it's going to be thick enough to come off of there nicely. So, because if I take it off too soon, I found, like if I try to make a smaller bat, a lot of it stays in the drum. All right. Oops. Okay. Well, we're almost halfway done with one bag. Like I said, this is going to be a long process because with these fibers being shorter, I have to go a little slower with my putting it on because it just wants to keep getting caught up in the little one. So put these longer ones in there. And I might be pulling that off soon. Looks like it's wanting to stay caught. And see what I mean? This is what I mean here, where it just gets all bunched up right here in the on the liquor brush. So I'm having to pull it off and then put it back on there. And but we're going to see what we can come up with. I could, if you want me to, Terry, I can do one bag like this, and then I can blend the other two bags with some Romney and spin it. That way she's got some yarn and a little bit to felt with. So that's totally up to you because you're the one that gets the final product here. So if I were to blend this with the other Romney that I have, like I did with your yarn, then I would use my more of a white Romney like I did with yours. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, I will do that then. This bag, when I finish, I will do it just for a bat. Because that's going to be quite a bit. And then I'll blend the other two. That's going to take a little longer, just so you know, because I'll have to spin it too. But I will be getting to it. I will at least get you one bat out. right away, so she has it. Definitely more dog hair than I thought I was going to be getting. So, honestly, when you sent me the pictures of the bags, I thought that they were like the sandwich bags, but they turned out to be the gallon bags. So, let's see here. All right, I gotta get a drink. Hang on. It's gonna be fluffy. But okay, when I do the when I do the yarn for her, do you want that put into a cake as well, like I did yours, or do you want it left in a hank like this, to where it needs to be put into a ball? Sorry, that come undone from my show. So I can either put it in a hank like this, or I can put it into a cake, like what I did for yours. All right. I am so glad you liked your yarn. I enjoyed spinning that. It was so squishy. I can't wait to see what you make out of it. So I think I'm gonna probably put this as a last batch on there, and then maybe take that off of there and see how it's gonna come off of there, I should say. Hank is fine. Okay, awesome. Then I will just leave hers in a hank. Yeah, I think this will be the last round here because it's really starting to stick. I don't know. This was an early Christmas present for me from my husband, and I am like, I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. I think I spend more time carding than I do spinning right now. Because I have two trash cans that were specifically bought for my fiber, that are full of alpaca, and then I have the bag that I bought from Penny, and then I had when I got the carder, there was a bag included with it, so I have quite a bit to card, and I have a young lady that where I work, she has a 3D printer, and she's going to see about printing me up some extra bobbins, because I only have 3, so I can only do a 2-ply when I do ply my yarn. So if I had more bobbins, I could do like a 3-ply or even a 6-ply, but she had to get a new nozzle, so that's what we're going to wait on for that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. All right, let's see what we have here. Brush this down. All right. I don't know, are we ready? I'm going to have to move my chair out of the way. Oh, goodness. Let's see what we got here. And where's my pit? There it is. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Here goes. Can you guys see that okay? Do I need to move my camera? Okay, here goes. All right. Ooh, that's fluffy. All right. I'm going to come around this way, so I'm going to get in the way here. All right. And use my handy dandy little brush cleaner to get it off of there, because those little fibers are going to stick in there. Yeah, for spinning, definitely going to have to blend this with some of the Romney, because it wants to stay in there. And I have to say, I have spun Cordell and Romney. I think those are the only two sheep that I've had the opportunity to spin. And I prefer the Romney over those two. I don't mind. I'd like to learn, you know, or try others, but haven't gotten to it yet. And of course, I just got, if you guys watched my live thank you, I have some Lincoln locks that are real pretty. They're a real pretty salmon pink. And I don't even know. I think that's going to have to sit in my jar for a little while until I can figure out something pretty to make with that. Blend that with. Alright, it's coming. So, I think we're almost to the end. Almost. All right, are you ready? Oh, now I'm ready. Here we go. There it, oh, hang on. How pretty is that? Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, there. I'm gonna have, it's gonna look like a dog shed in my office. My husband and my dogs are gonna have a fit. So, here is one bat out of this bag that was quite full. So, I'll probably do a little bit more of this, probably make one more bat like this. And then the rest of it, I will spin. I'll card it up and spin it. So, what do you think? You might have to steal some. Some of the yarn or some of the bat. Yeah. So that is, there you have it. That's what I did with, this is actually called, when you, does anybody know what it's called when you card this and spin it? What this is actually, how do I word that? Like, it's called Chiengora, I think is the way you pronounce it. Dog hair. Dog hair is Chiengora. I think I pronounced it correctly. So, I think I might, actually. That didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to go. So, I'm going to turn the camera around. That did not go as bad as I thought it was going to go. So I might have to maybe even offer up that to do as a service, um, to spin Chiengora. Um, so I had fun. I hope that you had fun. And if you do make something with the yarn that I'm going to create out of this Chiengora, then I would like to see it too. Um, so I think that's it. And I am going to sign off. And I hope you had fun. I had fun. And then Terry, I will get, I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure how long this is going to take me to do because there's a lot more than what I was expecting. So it might be a little while. I'll try to get, I got one bat, I'll try to get both bats done. So you have those in hand and then I will work on the yarn. Um, so I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a great Christmas. I will probably be doing a live sale. I have it up there in my events, New Year's Day at noon, and I will have some of my yarn and I have a drop spindle kit. Um, I might have a couple drop spindles. I'm not sure yet. Um, but I definitely have yarn. I still have my Christmas swirl bats. Um, so if those don't sell, then I will have to spin them and make them into yarn. Just, you know. So anyway, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you before then, have a great holiday.